Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
And finished off by Brown.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
To the middle, here's Ayton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Fires for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Ball finds Booker. And here is Bridges. Booker outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ayton's got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Off the inbound pass. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Horford. 13 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Booker. Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Smart against Booker. Can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. And here we go. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player. But if somebody's open, he will find you.
Here's Schroeder. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Suns trail by 5. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Back to Horford. And so Boston again turning it over. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul looking around. Booker right side. Booker draws the double. And stolen by Horford. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
Pass to Booker.
Williams.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Crowder. Back the ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Well, I think you have to appreciate how Jay Crowder sees the floor. This guy is an unselfish player who wants to get his teammates involved.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Booker, and there's the drive, and it's good for two.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Celtics leading by 4. Schroeder outside. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the Celtics good for 2. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Now here's 8. He's got 8. Shoots from 8. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. That shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Boston foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys? An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Ayton. Good work defensively by Horford. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his...
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Saric in at the center, walking down the middle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to have been in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And it's Schroeder missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Kicks it out to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And here's Sharge. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. No good from Booker. Brown against Paul. Back to Brown. Fires the three. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Kicks it out to Booker. Over Richardson. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Boston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And here's Tatum for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Passes it to Paul. Sharge outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shoots from 14 and he gets the jumper to drop. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos. I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Goes up to the stripe. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Back to Brown. Here's Schroeder. Misses the 3. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Phoenix, Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. Landry Shamet comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys, I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he just grabbed hold of the team.
Now, that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Shamet, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Dario Saric. Horford the pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
Crowder against Horford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
They looking around to end the run. And so we conclude the first half. So, thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he wasn't himself in that and that
You're just joining us in this one. First half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Brown in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a 10-point game.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacks suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Suns trail by 10. Outside Crowder. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And another shot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Tatum for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bridges inside. He's covered by Brown. Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number 1 option for an offense.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Josh Richardson's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And Phoenix also making a switch. Sarge is checked in.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
No good from Booker. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Enes Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. Marcus Smart's checked in for Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. Booker against Smart. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Devin Booker.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And he's able to get it back. Down low, here's Sharch, and slam dunk by Sharch.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
2 minutes.
Smart against Booker. The 3 from Tatum. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Booker outside. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Phoenix making some changes. Johnson comes in for Bridges, and it's Payne in for Paul. Boston leading by 3. Horford finds Smart. Schroeder outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. Smart's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The pass to Saric. Now here's Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. He can't get that one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Payne with it, working on Horford. Payne dishes to Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Smart. A three-pointer, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
And there it is for him. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A nice shot by Booker.
And a quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And here's Tatum for 3. Well shot off that time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Celtics up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Kane out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the small forward.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The kick out to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 9th assist in the game now. Suns trail by 6. And here's Payne. He feeds it to Ayton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Inside, here's Horford, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Cantor comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. It's good from long range. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Boston.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Cantor kicks to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Pass to Crowder. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closer. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Brown the pass to Cantor. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, looking very confident, and his Cantor off the catch and shoot. That's nice.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's now 22 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside, getting good shots from close range.
It's the size of Cantor that makes him a tough matchup, right? He is so good at finding space inside and forcing the defense to foul him.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Williams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. And then for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. Devin Booker comes in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Here's Schroeder. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Boy, not sure they want Schroeder taking that shot, but you can't argue with the result. That will give him some confidence from distance. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Smart misses. Suns trail by 7. Bridges left side. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Horford in the post. He's against Crowder.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart leading the charge.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Booker draws the double. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. That's this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Booker the pass to Crowder. Yes!
DeAndre Ayton unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
Down low, down kicks to Horford. Ayton against Tatum. They kick out to Brown. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Crowder. Horford no luck. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton dishes to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Tatum. It's in!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.